Alright, what's up everyone? Live, we're gonna do a little forge today. Gonna be working on the Hemorrhage section of Forge World. So we're gonna continue that. Oh, I completely forgot to bring up Blender on here, so fantastic. Let me bring that up real quick. Let me bring up Blender here. Yep. Gosh, I hate that it, like, whenever I minimize it, it doesn't actually, like, minimize. And it's really annoying. Click on the Forge World deal and see there's Forge World right there. Looking good. Looking good, Forge World. Looking good. Oh my gosh. Speed up, please. Going too slow. Alright, cool stuff. And we'll go ahead and take off the props and stuff so that isn't on there. There we go. And here we are. My files. Going over into Forge of the World here. Oh wait, hold on, cancel, I forgot. Just in case, I don't know if anyone did, I don't think you could join yet on that type of stuff, but just in case, let's go ahead and just hit that like that. So let's get into this. Eventually there won't be a conflict of music playing, just telling you. I'm still torn off of what type of rocks I should do for Forge World. Because the problem is Hemorrhage has a brownish looking rock. Like if you look right here, like my thumbnail that I put. If you notice, the rocks are not gray. They're not gray like this. They're kind of a brownish and have a whitish type of look on here. And so that's why I'm kind of torn between it, because everyone thinks gray like this, but they're more a little bit on this side of things right here. But it's like, I don't know. The problem is this is one type of rock I could use right here, the eroded terrain. One type of rock. And so making an entire like world out of it, maybe better to do the, you know, like maybe better to do the gray looking rocks. Gosh, I just wish that we could color rocks. Like, could you imagine? Silex, what's up? Like, I wish we could just take this rock right here, go into the settings and color the dang rock. Like, can we please just color the dang rock? Like, you know, oh my gosh, that would make everything so much easier and better. Like, you can have whatever color you want. The eroded terrains are nice because it does kind of fit the look. Like here, I'm gonna bring up real quick. Let's look up Hemorrhage Hemorrhage. How about we look up Hemorrhage Hemorrhage here? Look up some images. Let's go ahead and bring this in here. See, you're like, I don't know, I don't like that. I know, that's why I'm torn. Because if you look on here, it's kind of hard to see. But if you look, it's more of a whitish brownish, like, looking rock here. You know? Like, that's how it is. It's more of a whitish brownish looking rock. Like, see this right here? So it has a brown and everything. It's not gray. Hemorrhage isn't a gray. Like, you know, everyone always thinks of Hemorrhage as being gray, like those rocks right there, but they're not. They're more of a brownish type of rock. So I'm torn because of the fact that, like, if you look right here, here's more on there. You know, like, I'm torn because of the fact that, like, the rocks themselves are a little bit more like this right here. Like, if you notice, But I don't know. I'm just always torn behind it, you know? I'm in and out because I want to go to bed. Oh, no, that's fine, Aaron. You do you, Sir. You do you. So, yeah, I'm torn on it. So, what did you say for the eroded? Like, there may be a better option, maybe, for the eroded here. What are you saying? UNSC poured rough. Yeah. UNSC concrete wall poured rough. Got it. Got it. Black color at some intensity. So a black color. So what are you saying? Like a black color? Like let's go black and then color intensity, like lower the color intensity down or something. I heard that an official Forge World remake may come in season 4 or 5. I saw that also, like the leak of something with the Forge World remake, like an official one. But it's not gonna come season 4. They would be announcing and hyping the crap out of that sucker. Now it may come season 5, you know, but it will not come season 4. That's, you know, just because they would hype the crap out of that sucker, you know, because that would be huge. That would be huge. They wouldn't shadow drop that thing. Or Bedrock, yeah. Man, I just wish. So what do you say for the grime? What do you have the grime on here? Can we have the grime actually paint polka dots? How about this? How about this right here? Paint polka dots for it. I think this matches, honestly, Forge World pretty well. I think it matches Forge World. Linen. How about linen? I love that, like, there's just so many, like, different types of things that you could do. Actually, the leather rugged doesn't look too bad on the edge. Like, it adds a little bit of a brown edge to it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's the thing. You may just want to go through and just be like, what adds? Like, look at this. Gravel 2. You said bedrock? We'll get to bedrock. Gravel 2 doesn't look too bad either. Gravel 1? Not bad either on there. Oh man, gold light. Shiny. Ooh, gingerbread. Look at that. I wonder if I turned down the grime amount on gingerbread. No, that's still too bright there. Frost? Oh, that looks cool. See, this is the type of stuff, like, you know. Yes, here. No worries. Yeah, I really hope it does come really quickly, because that would be fantastic. And I don't care. I know a lot of people were like, if you make this Forge World in Forge, then what if they release an official one? If they release an official one, then that's great. You know, it might be on your end, Samsung, because I am running completely smooth on my end. Like, I'm getting 0 drop frames. It's running smooth. It might be on your end. Maybe lower the quality if that's it. But yeah, like, my whole thing is, even if they come out with an official one a week after I finish this one, I'm fine with that. It's like I just like, I like making this because to show what's possible with Forge. You know, like, that's why I did it with Halo 5. You know, but then this is a really interesting looking rock right here. Like, this frost look on here, that is very cool looking. I really like that. I never really thought of going through the grime settings and just really kind of flowing the grime settings. You know, just trying tons of different ones here. Because there are some cool ones. These are all like panels. Ooh, enamel smooth. That's kind of neat looking. A duffel bag. Oh, that looks interesting. Because if we switch off, that's what it looks like. It kind of like dark. It highlights some of the darker areas. The duffel bag. That's interesting. Ooh, dirt weeds. I like the way that looks. Ooh, man, here you go. Get some covenant rocks. Oh, that's interesting. The brick look on there. That looks interesting. Did I ever go past bedrock or did it not go on there? Wood distressed. Oh. We're just kind of scrolling through because I want to look at some of the different stuff. Oh, that's a nice concrete wall smooth B. Adds like a nice snow look to it on there. So the grunge, that doesn't look too bad. That looks interesting. Oh yeah, I saw the Starfield showcase. That was awesome. I'm really excited about the grunge though. The UNSC grunge. That is an interesting looking rock there. Tree leaves. Interesting. It kind of has a little green tint to it. You know? Adds a little green and brown tint to it. See, like this. Can we get stocking like a different one? Ooh, the snowman snow. That adds a good snow color on there. Sand. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. A sand rock small. That does not look too bad there. That's not bad. Sand rock small. Remember sand rock small. Ooh, even sand ripples. Just anything sand, you know, is looking pretty good so far. Ooh, a little rust. A little rust there. Ooh, bedrock. This is the one that you were talking about, Silex. Bedrock. We finally made it to it. Bedrock B and A. Man, that dirt. That doesn't look bad. I may duplicate this rock to see what the difference between the sand. You know? River bottom adds a nice green look to it. Pine needles. Interesting. Man, there's so many options here. Like, I don't know where to go. You know? Moss B looks pretty good too, but if we're going with dirt, mud would be great if it was a little bit darker, I feel. Man, look at that. That looks nice and wet. I'm curious about some stuff. Oh, I think it just froze. Bye-bye. Is Halo Infinite doing Halo Infinite things? Good old Halo Infinite. It's just like, no, I don't think you will. Got to see Infinite being at his best. Exactly, Mythic. Infinite doing infinite things. That's how it is. I'm gonna get a mixture of Halo Infinite music and my stream beats right now. How about we go ahead and go to audio and let's turn off music, just so we don't have to worry about that. All right. In case if any of y'all do not know, I do stream on YouTube right now. I don't stream always on this channel. This channel I will be in every once in a while. Like, the reason why I streamed on this channel right now is because I was like, well, I haven't made a video on this channel in a while, so I felt like streaming on here some Forge. But I do stream on my original, channel, my original Duquesne 23 channel. It's called Duquesne Archive now. In case if any of y'all did not know that's anyone's watching. So yeah, I do stream on there, just a variety of games and stuff, just anything I feel like playing. And then I also have a Duquesne Plays channel that I have more edited videos of me playing those games. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff. Anything they have fixed joining, I have no idea on that. Honestly, I have no idea. So if you notice, if y'all want to know what I'm doing here with this, you're like, why are all these spots and everything like that out on the ground? That's because of the fact that is this right here, Blender. You go into Blender. I have Forge World all right here in Blender. So if you notice, there's all of Forge World here in Blender and stuff, okay? All the geometry of Forge World and everything in here. And we even have the props here, but I take those off. Those are like the tree locations, rock locations, all that type of stuff. But then you go into edit mode, and I made points. So like I clicked on that point. Here's the coordinates for that point. And then I come over here, and I will grab one of these blocks here, and I'll duplicate it, and then I'll enter in those points over there. So like if I get this point, and then I will enter in the coordinates right here. So it gives me an exact look of like literally exactly where it would be on here on Forge World for the original. So that way I could get a pretty accurate Forge World, like a pretty much 1-to-1 scale and everything Forge World on here. So that's what I pretty much am doing right now. And now I'm kind of forming out some of the terrain since I've done all this stuff. If the green is naturally the terrain, so if you notice, as the terrain goes up and down and up and down, I pretty much am trying to match the terrain to the bottom portions of these pieces here, and then I will go in and start to smooth it all out to make it even, because that's how the terrain is. And so of course, since I don't have a terrain editor, I wish I did, because I could finish this in about 2 seconds. But since I don't have terrain editor, I just have to kind of make it work. Just attempting to make it work, trying to get as smooth as possible without too much, like bumps and things like that. I hate having, my OCD kills me with these lines that are like right here. OCD absolutely kills me with that. I wish I had terrain editor. But right now we're taking a look at some of these rocks here, because the original Hemorrhage does not have gray rocks. They're actually more brownish rocks. So we're taking a look at getting the eroded terrain and taking a look at this. Be aware when using the highly scaled I usually use smaller ones closer to the ground. Okay, so if you scale them up really high, people can go inside of them. Excellent. That's good to know. That's good to know. Now what's highly scaled? Like what is like is greatly, is this too scaled here? Is that too much? Or is it like more than this? The eroded terrain, like if you get more than this. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna pop it there. We're gonna go like that, and we're not gonna use mud. What were we looking at? We were looking at the bedrock. I think I like the bedrock. I'm not sure. 80% there. Try to poke your head in them. Excellent. If all else fails, I'll put invisible blockers, you know, on there. It's not too big of a deal. People can hide in them, you know. It's like, oh well. It's not like, you know, if I'm making strictly Hemorrhage, like if I make a actual playable Hemorrhage and stuff, then I'll like worry about that more. But for the all of Forge World, it's like, you know, for right now it doesn't really matter with that. Since it's oriented, it might be annoying to the line. Concrete Grudge Grime. I know I went over that one. Oh my gosh, is it on the other? I hate how they're like in order, but then not in order. Like something like this, like the UNSC Concrete Grudge. Oh, like that. No, I'm making it. That doesn't look bad, but the problem is it's not brown enough. You know, that's the biggest issue. It's not brown enough. I wonder if I change. The problem is also like I wish I can like, man, I want to mix. You know? Like I want to mix. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's brown enough on here. So I think we're gonna have to go with, let me switch between the sand and, because I do like the sand on here. Where, not this sand, where is it? Sand rock large. I do like the look of the sand here, so I don't know if I want to go sand or the what is the rock granite? No, not good enough. Sand rock small. Do that, or what was the one that you said earlier? What was it called again? Bedrock. See, bedrock is more brown, but I think I want a lighter color. I think I may go with, bedrock is a good color, but I think I may want to go with sand. I feel like the lighter color fits Forge World a little bit better. You know? Because Forge World is a lighter color, like brown. I know this isn't quite. It actually looks really good. I love the way this rock looks. I may want to use this on another map. Like, yeah, I may want to use this rock on another map. That looks really neat. I mean, I really like that. Like, look at the way that looks. Okay. We may have to multi-select. And we'll see what this looks like with all of them selected. I think that's all. Hey, Razors, how's it going? I really like the way that looks right there. That looks nice. That looks nice. Okay, let's see here. Where were we at on here? I think it was on this one. Yeah. We'll go there. And sand. Rocky small. What does scratch look like if I kick it up? Why? I wish scratch wouldn't be white. You know? Mixed color. So it's not the same color that I had there. Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. This doesn't match reach exactly. That looks nice. I like the way that looks. I like the way these rocks look. Man, that looks really nice. Okay. I might have to do... Yes, this is a 1-to-1 remake. I'm using Blender as a like a source of, you know, use the coordinates of these spots in Blender, and then you place these little green tabs and everything in Blender. And this Forge World does completely fit in here. Okay, so yeah, that's... Is this a... Yeah, delete that. Terrain is so hard. Man, I wish we had a terrain editor. It's even harder whenever you're sitting there trying to build something specific, like matching something. Like I'm right now trying to match these points, and yeah, ooh. I can make this look better if I was able to control everything, but I could still make it look better, which I will. But for right now, this is what I got right now. Okay. Right now I kind of use a controller to move around with, because I feel like for me personally, it's easier to use a controller to move around these spots. Yeah. Okay, so get over here. Terrain takes longer than making structures. It does take a little while. It does take a little while to do terrain. I feel like it's definitely easier to do terrain where, you know, where you can kind of control a little bit more, unlike what I can do with this map. This map, I can't control the terrain like how I want to put it, because, well, it's a it's a map that I can't change. This is how the map is. Yeah. and go ahead and put that there because I know this is kind of a flat surface here. And it doesn't go below that. Yeah, it doesn't go below it. I don't want to have it perfectly flat. And I do know on Hemorrhage, this lip kind of comes up right here. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, it has like a lip, which I didn't mark the lip. So I'm gonna have to kind of build that out myself. I didn't mark the lip. Or did I mark the lip? Right here. That might actually be the lip right there. I don't know. We'll find out. I like using these pieces. Someone suggested it to me in the last stream that I made. I like using these pieces right here. These are really useful for just having a nice slope. And then, what is this piece right here? Didn't I use this? Not enough physical space. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see here. I kind of want to get one of these. Let's go ahead and shrink it down. That's gonna be kind of going up there. I mean, not enough physical space. How is it not enough physical space? I have like 9 billion of these I can place out. Not bad. Not bad. Not perfect, but it's not terrible. And that's all that counts whenever you're doing stuff like this. It's not bad, but it's not terrible. Okay. Alright. This isn't perfect, but you know, it'll do for now. Like this terrain. Okay, just slowly. I'm just trying to smooth out some of this stuff. Trying to smooth out some of these points. I use both. Like currently right now I'm using a controller. But I actually use mouse and keyboard whenever I'm like placing objects out. But like whenever I'm like kind of if I do a lot of like forming the like especially terrain work and stuff and trying to do a lot of scaling and everything like that, I prefer to use a controller whenever I do that. And so that's why I'm like using a controller right now. Yeah, I switch back and forth. It's a good thing about doing it on PC, because then you can easily just switch back and forth, you know. Okay. This is the hill that's right here. I'm going to use a lot of pieces in the terrain. I'm going to use way too many pieces in the terrain. Interesting. And this is going to be kind of tricky. Trying to get all these points right there. Oh, man. Hate being sick. May have to use another piece. May use one of these, because this has a slope going all the way down, so you could kind of get the gist of what it's trying to do here. gonna go a little bit larger and kind of funnel this one that way. Something like this to kind of smooth out the terrain there. The one thing that I want this to have, like whenever, you know, people are playing on it and stuff, like I want it to be smooth. Like I don't want any of the hills or anything like that to be bumpy whenever trying to drive a warthog on it. You know, like I don't want any of that to be a problem. That's like my main goal when trying to make it. Because vehicle gameplay is something that I greatly enjoy. And if it's bumpy and stuff, like it has problems, you know, whenever you're driving, it's not as fun. It's not as fun to play. All right. Thinking about stretching this like so. And seeing if that'll be good for this whole side. It may not be, but you know, whatever. If it's not good, then oh well. We will go ahead and do something else, but I figure I might as well see. Okay, slowly just keep it going. I love being able to stretch. Such a great addition to Forge. Being able to scale things. Without it, that would have been like most of this stuff, which I made it in Halo 5, but it's just so much more difficult. You know, whenever it's not something that you could do like scaling and everything. So much more difficult. I don't like how some of this stuff is. All right. It's really interesting because you can scale some stuff up to be like just completely different than what it originally was supposed to be. You know? That's the great thing about it. Boom. It's not a bad smoothing right there. I think I could get it better, but it's okay for right now. Okay for right now. Good enough. So one thing I gotta remember is, yeah, when you scale items, you can really stretch them out. You know? Like you can have these objects right here and just kind of stretch it and just make it like a nice piece here. Okay, like this one, a ramp. It may not be a good piece normally to be able to use to smooth, but exactly. But you know, with scaling, you can really stretch a piece out. Not bad. What's up, Greg? I have a trail terrain that trail texture for vehicle pathways. Yeah, it would be great. It would be great. Yeah. That would be something great, like or just have like a terrain painter, like the ability to paint the terrain. You know. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Yes, these are the bottom of them. All the pillars are the terrain height markers. The purple ones are the cliff markers on there. So, yeah, it's fun. Yep. Which I'll be releasing Hemorrhage. Once I get done with Hemorrhage, I'll be releasing Hemorrhage first. You know, naturally. And keep working on the rest of the stuff. But, yeah. Mm-hmm. And the physical space. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna. Come on. It's because of it's because of the spawn point and everything. I don't know, but gosh, I wish that we had a terrain sculpting tool, like a terrain editor. And then like a terrain painter. Like, could you imagine if we could like paint the terrain and stuff too? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want something like Far Cry. You know? Like, I know, like, a lot of people now will compare UEFN with Halos, but UEFN is literally, like, you can import models. It's literally more of a game maker than an in-game editor. Like, that's why I compare it still with, like, Far Cry 5 and everything. Like, I just want a terrain editor, like in Painter. Oh my gosh, if we could get that, life would be much better. Life would be much better. Which one are we doing? May do a little slope helper on the backside. Oh, not that slope helper. This one. Yeah, I absolutely love UEFN. Like, I think it is incredible and so awesome, and I'm working on things in UEFN. But yeah, it's not like what Forge is. More of a terrain. I mean, more of a like an editor. UEFN is more of a straight up like game making tool. I do hope one day Forge gets there though. Like, I think that would be great. May have to use a different object. Guys, this has an awkward thing. I may have to. I didn't import their own maps. Whole cloth, yeah. I don't think it's over for Forge though, because like the thing is, you know, having stuff like that, like, yeah, people will be able to import their own stuff, but you know, Forge stuff, like it's something though that anyone can do, and having an actual modded thing is a lot more complicated than, you know, than just like what, you know, Forge is. Modded is a lot more awkward, a lot more difficult. Okay, I think I'm gonna try a couple different objects here and see what I feel is the best for the connecting this down there. Because even with MCC, there's a lot of modded stuff that people do, but then people still forge in MCC. You know? Like, people still do a lot of forging in MCC. A good old fashioned forging. Don't you hate how, like, these objects, like, this train moves so much? The deal is, I would love to be able to recreate this in UEFN, but kind of can't do that because you can't make something from other games in UEFN, because since you can make money on maps in UEFN, yeah, they don't allow that. Which that's one good thing why like you can't make money on Forge maps. That's one good thing about it. But it's, you know, that thing is just because, you know, it'd be nice to be able to make money on off of Forge maps like what you can with Fortnite. Doesn't look too bad. I'll smooth out some of those edges later. Like I'm gonna try to smooth out a lot of this stuff, you know. Legally distinct Box Canyon map, yeah. No, I was still thinking about making a Forge World-esque type of map in UEFN, but changing it. Like where you could kind of tell it's Forge World, but it's not really Forge World, you know? Like it's a, like what you said, legally distinct Box Canyon, you know, whatever. I was thinking about doing that. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. There's a couple spots here I want to get. Again, I can smooth this out later. You know what? That's actually not too bad. I get that one piece is kind of in there a little bit, but you know, it doesn't matter if it's not 100% perfect. Anvil Planet, yeah. That'd be good. Like this thing, I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but I am not worried about getting it 100% perfectly exact. Like, just because that would get annoying. If you're trying to do it, like, I mean, dead on. It would be less fun making and more just stressful, like, trying to make it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be stressed out while trying to make this. It's maybe a flat piece here. Not fully flat. Not fully flat. Do they correspond with coordinates on the OG map? Yes, they do. So, like, basically, you see all the markers and stuff? This is it in Blender. This is a Hemorrhage in Blender. And what I did is I just, like, put a dot here and then got the coordinates. Got a marker, put the exact coordinates right there. You know. So that's what I'm doing on here. And we have all the props also on here, like the rocks and trees and stuff, but I'm not worried about doing that yet. I'm just trying to get all the terrain stuff down first. Okay, what I might do is just get it this flat piece here. It looks like a flat piece may be the perfect thing for this. All right. Okay, that's actually not too bad, but this needs to go lower here, and then it goes up real high right there. So, let's shrink this down just a little bit. All right. What if we just shrink it to there? Which I am such, like, I am so OCD about all this type stuff. Like, some of these things, like, I'm just like, nope, that's not gonna look good unless I, you know, perfectly have everything smooth here. Like this. Like, at least somewhat more smooth there. At least I'm more smooth. Okay. See, because the thing is, the thing that I want to make sure is whenever you're driving, you don't have all the, like, insane bumps, like, besides the typical ones. Like, the normal bumps that you would get whenever you're normally playing on the map. Like, I want to make sure the terrain is at least smooth to be able to drive on. Gotta make sure it's smooth to drive on. I know I haven't fixed this part right here, but it's like, I'll do that later. Funny thing is, this may work if I turn the blocks to the side and have the lines going up and down, because that's kind of how it is in the original. I can't wait for water. Water's coming. Can't wait to add some water to this. I don't even know how many pieces I'm using right now to be able to even do this. I could be using my entire budget on this thing. I'm not using my entire budget on this thing. I know I'm not. That's the great thing about Infinite. Like, you have such a big budget. Awesome. I love that we have a huge budget in Infinite. Doesn't really look too bad there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't want to do it too fast. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, this one is a bit, let me look at the picture. Bit steep on one side. Nice, there we go. Now, all right. Man, there's just so many of these like hills and all that type of stuff here. It's crazy. go ahead and start over on this other side. Alright, scale that up. This is a big hill. This is the huge one that's there. Man, this sucker's huge. It is a big hill. Thing is, it doesn't go in any of the things. If I stop it here... Okay, I'm gonna have to go a smaller hill. I was hoping I could just do one single big hill to cover up a lot of it, but it looks like I'm going into like a lot of the areas right here. So I don't want to go too far into those areas. Looks like I have that covered. So this may be okay right here. I kind of wanted to get a large hill in here. Problem is it's turned. I don't want it to, because it goes more that way. That's not bad right there, because it touches a couple of these points and it looks okay. Not bad. I could smooth that out where it's less of a jarring bump right there, but not bad. Man, what is this one doing? It's like all of a sudden just juts up high there. I don't like it. It's a lot more difficult to forge with. Okay. Not bad. Okay, we have another straight flat piece over here. So I'm going to come just put it down right here. Like this is the bottom part of this. All right, pretty good. There, we are good here. Get that there. Those measurements, yes, they are. I have Blender on the other screen, and I use the points in Blender, and then I, put the same coordinates here, and these are all the measurements of it. So trying to get it as close as possible. Nothing like super duper exact, but close as possible without stressing myself out ridiculously. So not perfect, but good enough with that. I think it has a nice hill slope like how it does normally. Dang it, I was hoping I can stretch that out and get it to go that way. Maybe I can get it to go this long ways. Trying to use as little amount of pieces as possible. That's also the trick. Like, you don't want to use too many pieces, because if you use too many pieces, then, well, then you're in trouble, because then you're going to be using a lot of pieces whenever you have a lot more to build. So try not to do too much here. It's not terrible. I hit a couple pieces with that. All right, and we will smooth this out to make it look nice and pretty. So it's just not an ugly, you know, like ugly creases and stuff like that. All right, that's not bad. So where does this... Oh, that's the problem. I don't know where this hits there. Eeh. I didn't mark that. That's not good. I need to mark that. Just doing the slow forge thing. I need to figure out where this comes into play right here. Because I'm not sure what that looks like on this side. Like right here. I'm not sure where that looks like on this side. And that's causing problems. Because I know you have like a little drive-through spot right here, and I'm not sure where this goes. I had to figure that one out. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay. Careful. Got to get it nice and smooth here. No, it's not perfect, but Not bad. It looks pretty okay. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. For some reason, that just has that's just a huge like point there. It's weird. It's like it's just a big bump. Big bump right there. I think I know why. I'm looking at the picture. This is a whole slope right here. So let's go ahead and go ahead and add a slope to this. Interesting. It is interesting. That has a slope there. You know, you didn't really notice it before. All right. Good. I want to go ahead and do the same here. Flatten that out. Tilt it. There we go. trying to get this little crease here. Alright. Nice and easy. Careful, careful. Too much. Slowly move it in. Kind of want someone to forge shipyard. Good map. That was a fun map. So not terrible right now. See how it feels. Make sure things are smooth. That I didn't see earlier. There's a crease right here. We're gonna have to fix that. So it seems like it's pretty good. There's no major bumps whenever trying to, like, you know, move on the terrain. So far, so good. All right. Yawn. Doesn't look too bad. Still need to smooth out certain stuff like this right here. And these, I may actually see about if we rotate them. Because Hemorrhage has lines that go vertical rather than horizontal like this. So we're gonna have to change this to go the other way. Got to make sure they're vertical. Because this is going to make it a lot more difficult to try to get the rocks properly on there since I'm using these. Instead. Nope. Come on, get that little rock on top. There we go. Okay. Hmm. You know, isn't there like an overhanging cave type of thing over here as well on the rocks? So it actually may not be a bad idea to have that overhanging like that. Now, it may not be right to have this color. I may real quick change the color of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at some different, because it is more of a, I don't know, it's less like this. So I do like that color of that rock, but let me real quick take a look at some pictures. Real quick, because it is, man, it is kind of dark like that. I don't know, that's actually not too bad of a color on there. What I'm looking, if you want to know what I'm looking at here, let me go ahead and bring up a picture of it. If you notice, like, see, this is the picture right here that I'm looking at. Open image in a new tab. Like, if you notice that right there is what I'm looking at. And that's why I'm having my rock kind of have this brownish look there. Because that's, Hemorrhage is not gray rock, it's more of a brownish. So I'm looking at that, seeing if there's anything I could do to change it. I don't know if I should go for, should I go for more of a brown? That's kind of, trying to decide on which color of some stuff here. And this color isn't bad. Like, I like this color right here. You know, it's a little bit of a green in a way. See, the problem is none of the brown, I don't think... I don't know, that one looks pretty good too. Dang. Choices, choices, choices. Wait, why is that brighter now? It was darker a second ago. Oh my gosh. I hate this color thing. It doesn't actually like switch sometimes. See, that one doesn't look too bad either, but I feel like I don't know. Aaron, there's a leak that possibly could mean it they are, but you know, it's just one of those things where you don't know for sure. You know, there's a leak where it's possibly, but it's just one of those things where I still would rather forge it myself, just because it gives me a challenge and it's kind of fun to do it. I like the challenge. I did it in Halo 5. You know, kind of want to do it here. Someone said that you can hide in the eroded rocks. So let's take a look real quick. Oh, see, like right there, I guess you can go into it. Yes, good, good. Hide in the erosion. Not all of it. I guess it's just certain parts of the eroded rock you can kind of go into. I see, like right here. It's whatever this part of the rock is. I am one with the rock. It's interesting. This part of the rock does not have that issue. This part does. That is pretty interesting. The parts that kind of stick out a bit more. Remember my Vidoc? Yeah, that was fun to make. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's a fun challenge, you know, like you're trying to make Forge World, and I'm changing the rocks because Forge World actually isn't gray rocks, it's a brownish gray, and so that's why I'm kind of doing this. But I don't know, not too bad. I don't think not too bad. But yeah, so that may be it for me for this stream, this Forge stream. My back's killing me. I need to take a quick break. I may be streaming over on my other channel where I play different games. I don't know. I may not today. I may be doing that later on today and stuff. But in case you didn't know, you can find the link to those in the description and stuff. At least I think you can. I don't know. That's embarrassing if you can't. But yeah, like basically I have multiple channels. I have one channel that I stream multiple games on, and I stream pretty often. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on there. I just have my Duquesne Plays. I don't have my other channel. It's my original. It's called Duquesne Archive. But basically, yeah, I stream on that like other games and everything. That's my more official streaming channel. I just decided to stream on here because I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in a long time. Because I've been busy. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming out. Appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.